What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of Next Level Life Happiness Interviews. Super excited to be back here with my good friend, Kings. What's up, guys? Welcome to Next Level Life Happiness Interview. I'm back with Kings. How you doing, bro?
Doing all right, and you?
Good, man. I appreciate you
Good.
coming on. So happiness interviews. It's something that I started doing because we bring people on here. People get interviewed all the time, talk about their success, their career, what they've accomplished, but they never really focus on, you know, your feelings, your life, and really outside of your career, just the things that you do and how you feel. And that's something that I want to bring to light and share with people to hopefully help other people find their happiness. So let's get started. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
Awesome, bro. All right. So first question, man. Are you happy and how do you describe happiness?
That's a good question. I would say I am pretty happy. Like been times where I haven't been as happy, but it's something I kind of think about all the time, and I'm always trying to work on it. But I describe happiness by oh, that's actually funny. I actually have a description for it, but oh man, let me think. Let me think. Oh man, I might have to edit this by a little block.
All good, bro.
Let me think. No,
It's a
actually,
tough question, man. Like it's not something people really
no,
ask or think about.
I hear you, but I do have I'm forgetting. I actually had something written down before, but I think all in all, like I think the way I describe happiness is it's kind of it's doing the things that you want to do, right? And with the people that you want, I think that's I do put people in there a lot too. I think the essence of life isn't relationships, so that's kind of at its core for me being able to do the things that I want with the people that I want. Whenever I feel like I'm aligned with those kind of things, whether it's doing what I want and also the doing what I want with people, with particular people, and if I'm working towards that, as long as I keep that at the forefront and I'm working towards it, I end up being pretty happy.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks.
Mm.
What are the things in your life that make you feel happy and fulfilled? I know you touched on it a bit, but we'll expand on that a
Yeah,
bit.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, man, I mean, some things is just kind of maybe it's hard work and habits that I just build on myself. I look back and I get pretty happy about some of those things, but I think the essence of life is in relationships, and what makes me really happy is when I'm able to do things for the people that I care about a lot and that I love. That type of stuff makes me happy. I sleep well at night knowing that I was able to do some of those things, and yeah, being able to help out my family, and I know, I mean, I'm young now, but I know at some point I'm gonna have a future family and stuff, and that's gonna be
Mhm.
something to look out for. But man, I know that'll bring a lot of happiness and yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. What is something you do, every day, every week, every month, or every year to maintain your happiness?
Mm, um, a lot of it is making sure, I focus on the stuff and trying to create a routine. I think one thing that I would also have to add a lot that definitely plays a role in happiness is gratitude, man. That's
Mhm.
incredibly important. Every single day I have this thing, it's called the 5 minute journal by Tim Ferriss. You guys may have heard of it, but every day, you just see like just me writing it here every day. And some of the questions on here will be, it's like three simple questions, but one is like, oh, I am grateful for what? And so you write three things you're grateful for. What would make today great and daily affirmations and stuff. But more importantly, there is, what I'm grateful for. Um, and I'll go and then I'll switch over to my next journal here and I'll write more about what I'm actually grateful for. And I'll talk myself up and stuff like that every single day. But those things, those type of routines, taking care of my health in the morning, going to the gym, um, reading a book, doing some reading or some listening in the mornings, doing my prayers, doing my meditation, having that routine. I'm usually pretty good once I do that in the every day, and then also just being able to spread love to people every day. So telling someone that I love them, or just being able to hang out with people and have a good time every day, all that type of stuff. Just even make on hopping on calls and stuff. Those are things that I do every day and very intentionally to maintain my happiness.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree. Um, have you ever struggled with your happiness or feeling fulfilled, and how'd you overcome those feelings?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think back to one time that absolutely. I think back to one time that I wasn't the most happy, and I remember, like, kinda during maybe my sophomore year, and I remember I was working my butt off, like, I was just working my butt off, but there were moments when I'm looking like, I'm doing school, I'm doing YouTube stuff, everything is going well, I'm like, but, like, I kind of, over some time, maybe block people out, and then I'm thinking, I'll kind of look out and look around me at the middle of the night and really think like, "Man, like, yo, who's really here for me? Like, what type of meaningful relationships am I actually building and developing?" So once I started to kind of try to focus on a balance, always knowing that if you go super hard in one area of life, it's just not going to balance everything out.
Mhm.
It's always hard to achieve balance, but whether it's trying to balance family, trying to balance your health, trying to balance your work, trying to spiritual, whatever it is, like you got to really you got to put effort towards all those things to try to maintain whatever kind of balance you like. Otherwise, if you're going super hard at one thing and not the other, just don't be amazed when something unhappy happens or whatever. But what I did though is very intentionally, I started to try to surround myself around the right people. I tried to give more. I tried to give
Mhm.
more people, my energy, more, hang out with more people, try to do things more collaboratively with more people. Those kind of things. And trying to do more for others, just try to give more. That ended up being something that made me a lot happier. So yeah,
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah,
yeah,
last question. I mean, what advice do you have for viewers that are struggling to find happiness or fulfillment? What advice do you have for them?
yeah, man. I mean, dang, it's tough because that's like a something that I know a lot of people struggle with, like seriously. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, dang, I would say, man, you gotta keep your head up. Try to put yourself in some type of environment, some type of more positive environment. I know that can be really tough already just to ask for. People can find themselves in some pretty rough environments. Um, but focusing on that, and trying to focus on working your way out of that, man. Working on yourself, challenging yourself to to accept that you are in that position. Maybe it's not your fault, maybe it's not your fault that you're in this position for whatever reason, um, but you are the only person that should be able to take accountability for where you end up, so
Mhm.
it's not your fault where you're at, or what things have happened to you in your past, but you can you have the power to change that. And I wouldn't wait for anyone. So I would say try to be aware of the things that you want to work on in life, the relationships you want to build in life. Try to be aware of that, and try to be focus some pretty specific and intentional energy towards those things, man. And that's what I would say. Try to get happier.
Awesome. No, I love that. And I appreciate you opening up and talking to us about that, man. Again, that's Kings. Go check them out. Instagram, YouTube. What is it?
Yes, sir. King's Commentary on YouTube, Instagram, kings.nko.
Awesome, bro. Appreciate you. Love you. See you soon. Peace. Wow, that was awesome. I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episode of Next Level Life Happiness Interviews. That was my boy Kings. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Next Level Life, and check out our website, nextlevellife.com. I hope this video added a little bit of happiness to your life today.